Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, friends from beyond the binary, and fellow blueprints super sleuths. Hello, welcome. You join me on the morning of a Sunday morning. I don't often record on Sunday mornings, but I've got a bit of free time, and I thought, well, how about we come play some Blueprints? I've not played it for a couple of days, again, just because I've been a bit busy. So the last time I played would have been that one night where we discovered the home of the microchips. I believe I titled the episode Guac and Salsa because we found the two holes for the chips and they're like dips. I don't know. I'm trying to get a bit fancy with the titles of these episodes, so that the people who are, again, sleuths can maybe ahead of time guess where the episode is going. So anyway, who knows what this episode will be called. We did find finally where the microchips go. What day is it? Day 37. It took 37 days for us to find the microchip location. We do need to find, and I probably should be making notes on this. Let's tab out. So let's go to quest log. We can probably update this now. Right, so we've not done greenhouse yet, so that needs to remain there. Return to the workshop and build the igniter. Yeah, I'd still like to do that. I guess underneath this we can add in things to ignite. The only thing which comes to mind is the TNT in training post. That's the only thing that comes to mind. Any other candles? Any other candles? No, nothing's coming to me right now, but we'll leave that open just in case. Boiler room and lab, which, yeah, we want to do that, and boiler room HPC, we've done that. So we want to try and get boiler room and lab today. That'd be nice. Power the laboratory and pull the levers 3 after 9. Schoolhouse, that's still something I want to do. Build the chapel on the western wall, then build a garage and view it from the outside. Yes, I still want to do that. Build a pump room, acquire a keycard, then try and enter the hole beneath the reservoir. We've done that. You are donezo. Return to the mail room. Again, I don't know if the letters which we would have received would be in there still. I don't know. Reach the clock tower before 1:30. Yes. Build all 4 terminals. That's something else I would like to do. We probably can begin adding in additional quests here. So, discover the Morajai sigil, in parentheses, for the opened sanctum door. And then I guess we can chuck in here sanctum keys. And then if I go over here, it would be in room 46, I believe. We have the note. Room 46, open a new tab. So, furthest key found here on the furthest rank, which we've done. So we don't need to add that in. The second locked tight in the vault of a bank. So, vault. Next, the third is high up among all of the clocks, which I'm going to guess is clock tower. Next, we've got the 4th down below beneath all of the docks. That says beneath all of the docks, which makes me think it's not the one we got. Because we got this, right? The 6th in the station. So I'm guessing we need to completely drain the reservoir. Completely drain the reservoir to find that one. The 5th key is held by a king on his throne. Held by a king on his throne. No. Like, nothing comes to mind for that at the minute. Maybe it's a play on words. A king on his throne. I'm trying to think. I wonder if that's relating to that might be relating to the chair that we hear in Alzara's prophecy. Because the chair has been given like this additional context from Alzara. And about how it's the favorite chair of so many people who have sat inside of it. Okay. What key is this? 5th key. So I'll put in here. 5th key. Find the chair which Alzara prophesied. Oh, well, Jesus Christ. Prophesied. What? Come on, give me a break. Prophesied. There we go. 5th key, find the chair which Alzara prophesied. Done the station. 7th is major if you draft it quite late. Is this a major key we only get later in a run? Music room, there is a major Nicholas key. I'm just going to copy what previous me said because I'm clueless. And the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Behind the last door of 8. There's so much which I can be referring to. 8th key. Last door of 8th. This is 8th, right? 8, sorry. Last door of 8. Rank 8? Question mark? The 8th sanctum door? Like, what do we, like, can soft lock ourselves? What do we need to get one of these other keys, other sanctum keys, and open the 8th door? And behind the 8th door is the key. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. So we've got sanctum keys. We've got all of the 7 red letters. We've been told by Alzara we won't get an 8th. Do we trust Alzara? I don't know. I want to say yes, but I don't know. Find the location of the final micro chip and put it into the sundial is another one. There's so many like little quests. There's open the locked chest inside of the treasure trove. Has a moon sigil upon it. Figure out how to pull the white book inside of the copied secret passage. And then, hold on, go back. Try and burn it with the torch or the igniter? Question mark. My line of thinking there is, it's a white book at the minute, and you can't open a white room. But if we can burn it and make it black, then maybe we'll get a special black room. And if you think about when we were in the, when we were underground and we saw the unearthed ruin of Orinda, they mention how, I wonder if I can show you actually, castle? Is it in here? Did we not get a picture of the book? They mention it's black border. So maybe we burn the book to make it black, and then we pull it, and then we can make a black bordered room that is unique to the secret passage when built outdoors. Is my current line of thinking. And again, yeah, there's so many other little bits and pieces that we need to solve and do. This is all tied into the sanctum rooms, though, isn't it? Yeah. Castle puzzle. That's another thing. Castle. Shit. Yeah. God. All right. So castle puzzle in the chess room. I've got, at the minute, I can't figure out what this means at all. So we've got castle, But will this one day, again, spell 6 words? 6 3-letter words? If it does, I can't even hazard a guess. We've got D-O-O-R. So if it's E-O-R, L-O blank, T blank blank, S blank D. Like if we know it's E-or, how does that help? I don't know. Unless it's words going down. So we've got castle, something, something. Whether the castle is referring to this castle that we see in the underpass, or there's a move in chess where you castle. I've got like a 700 rating in chess, but it's when you take the king. Is it the king or the queen? Oh god, this is where my chess knowledge fails me. You can castle a piece, so maybe that's something we should try. Go back down to the chessboard and see if we can do that. Because maybe this is telling you to do 3 things, like castle. I was going to say check, but check's only 5 letters. And we know for a fact that it ends in OO. I mean, maybe even when we figure all of this out, if they are 3 separate words and they are chess moves, I hope that you guys wouldn't mind me maybe Googling the chess moves, because I vaguely know castle. You move the king. Oh god. You move the king. I think it can only go left. And then it needs to be empty, like the knight needs to have moved, the bishop needs to have moved. You go left, and then the rook goes to the right of the king, is my understanding. But I don't see how that has any relevance whatsoever to this at the minute. Again, if it says castle, something, something, then we're game. Because it might be castle, and then like a 3-letter word, then like a 4-letter word. So maybe it's L-O-O-K, like you're meant to read it this way. Do you know what I mean? So castle, something, look, Weast. I don't know, guys. I've not got a clue. So this is something we want to be paying attention to, is trying to figure out what these other letters are for the castle thing. Yeah, next time we're down in that area, I will go to the chessboard and move it. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to build. Oh god, that's going to be difficult. Sorry. Maybe we need to place. How the hell do you do that? I'm thinking you get the chessboard, and we need to figure out a way. If I go to quests, we need to figure out a way to have the rook here on 2, the knight here, the bishop here, the king and the queen. I think that's the order. And then maybe we need to actually move them on the board. So move the knight where it would go. So maybe up here. Oh god, I'm running away here with theories. What if we place them all along the bottom, and then we have to move them in such a way that they would reach organically where they actually are? So bear with me. Say we've got the bishop, and the bishop's here. The rook is in the corner, so rook here, knight, bishop, king, queen. The king can only move 1 spot, so we would need to have the office here. The rook could be anywhere up here, but I'm guessing we don't have to worry about the rook, and we don't have to worry about the king. We just want to be able to move the knight, the bishop, and the queen. So if we've got the knight, we would want its room to either be here at 4-2 or at 3-3 or 1-3, because then we can legally move the knight from this square to where it actually is, right? Are we following? And then the bishop, we want to be either here, here, or here, here. And then the queen, anywhere up this diagonal, anywhere up here vertically, or anywhere along this diagonal. And then we move the king to the entrance, and then the tower pops here? God almighty. That is difficult. But I feel like that's probably it. I feel like we might have cracked it. I don't want to get too confident. But that feels like the sort of shit they would pull. So try and build the requisite rooms containing the correct chess pieces in legal rooms, then move them appropriately on the chessboard in the chess room. I don't know what to call it. I'm not gonna keep quest logging. Let's just dive into the game. You've missed my morning coffee. I've been up since 7. So you join me now for a delicious Pepsi. I have had water. I've had some juice. I'm not just like going directly from a nice big coffee into a Pepsi Max. Oh, there it is. So cheers, everyone. Here's to a hopefully productive day. I do realize we are several minutes into today's video, and I've done nothing apart from just write stuff in my book. Oh, 69 steps, nice. So is the microchip... Ah, okay. The microchip has stayed, presumably then, inside of the sundial. That is good. That is good to know. Because I was worried we would need to get the torch. Oh, look, it's not even here. That's so strange. Yeah, I thought we might have to get the sundial scorched every single time. We could go trading post. Because we can ignite the TNT, presumably. Let's do trading post. I've got nothing to trade. Can't see anything in there. Alright, let's go. It's weird, because normally, of course, we have the microchips. But we can go in there and preemptively trade for things. Because before today, well, before yesterday, they had no purpose. We didn't know what they were for. Right, let's just see what the map... Is this a piss take? Are you taking the piss? What is this? I'm going to build it just for, you know, reasons. We do get a broken lever. Okay. Does that letter change? I'm pretty sure that was not an E last time. Hold on. Wait. What episode was it? Hold on. You can't see this. Blueprints episode... I feel like episode... 20 was Grayskull. Why I'm gonna... Alright, Magnus, do you have enough? You can't see this, but I'm quickly looking. Oh god, we're not gonna have enough, are we? Turn around, Andy! Look at the table! He's not turning around, guys. This to be a bedroom. Please draft a bedroom. Stop banging on about the bedroom. Go inside the workshop and show me what's on that. It looks like a V. Or is it an N? I think it's an N. Hold on, I feel awful that you can't see this. Let me figure this out. Here we go. We're not gonna have enough, are we? Why can't you see that? That's weird. Let me refresh. Why is it black? That's really strange. Sorry, guys. OBS doesn't really want me to show you what's in my VLC media player. Look, I guess I can screenshot what's on the rock
we might not actually
instead.
have enough.
Hold on.
Oh god, we're not.
Yeah, it's definitely an N. Right, let me snip. Sorry, this is scuffed. Sorry. Save, shut down, and then come here. Look. That's an N. Right? Definitely not an E. What the hell is this? I don't remember which episode we first found the workshop, so I can't go back that far, but maybe it's depending on how many times you draft it. So how many times, let me shut this VLC thing. So how many times have I drafted workshop? 4 times? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's open up the notes. I've never thought to pay attention to this. Do I have one for the workshop already? No. So let's make a new one for the workshop. Workshop. Stones. 1 Na, 2 Na, 3 N, 4. What was it we got again? E. E. So we'll see if that spelled something. God, I wish I could remember which day it was that we were down here last. It was day 11. Hold on. I'm going to my YouTube. 1 moment. Day 11. What episode would that have been? We've got to check. We've got to check. Okay, I'm going to check episode 7, The Right Path.
Buried floor plan.
Buried floor plan?
Okay, I need to get some more pictures. What?
Hold on, I should be able to show this. Hopefully, here we go. Right. Let's see what day this is. So we know that we built the workshop for the very first day on day 11. Shrink this down. What day are we? I've already clicked it.
Once again, with my morning
Hit continue.
coffee. So, cheers to you.
Cheers to
Cheers
you.
to a great day.
Hey.
You will
Cheers.
be watching this maybe on a Friday, maybe at the
I'm watching this on a Sunday.
weekend,
Show me the workshop.
or depending on how far in the future it is.
Is this? It might not
Another
even be
day of
day
the week.
11.
Anyway,
Show me.
cheers to you. Here's to a good episode. Here's
Yep.
to a good day.
Click it.
Let's begin.
Day 8. Okay. How many days do we... Okay, we swap days here. Do we? Call it a day. So that's the end of day 8. So this is day 9. Do we go again? Oh god, I don't think we do. We might go again right at the end. So there's the pump room. Oh my god, I'm in the pump room for like a year. Okay, I don't think this is day 11. Right, 1 moment. Let me check the next episode. So let's go to episode 8. Class is in session. What day is it here?
I've got big shoes to fill.
Big
after
shoes to fill.
The last run.
Big shoes to fill. Day 10. Right, so it's got to be later in this episode? Do I go for day 2 in here? I don't think I do.
So Patricia was right for... Sorry, I was...
Guys, I'm so sorry. This is taking so much longer than I thought. On the edge. Okay, it's definitely in here.
And all of our hard work is about...
Definitely in here. So looking for the workshop. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for the workshop, which we definitely get in this episode. 100%. Okay, there it is. Do I pick it?
Of different options.
I think I do.
So for the final 2 or 3...
Here we go.
We've never
What's
been in
on
there
the
before.
stone?
This is brand new. Workshop.
Stop reading it.
So it says to combine inventory
Come on.
to create new items.
Yes.
I don't
Here we
know
go.
what they mean by that.
Turn around. Turn around.
Oh. Oh,
I love backseating my former self.
awesome. Is the one that we're stoked.
Here it is. Here it is. A. It's an A. Okay, we finally got there. Jesus Christ. Right, so day 1 was an A. I do not remember the second day we built it. So I will, in the interest of not just spending this entire second episode with me going down memory lane, let's continue to play. I've got nothing I can put in here. We've got a broken lever. Fantastic. Right. But yeah, I'll try and figure out when day 2 was later. Just because if not, we're going to be sat here all day trying to figure it out. Parlor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel like I can do a puzzle. Right. You're right. Hopefully. The gems are in the blue box. Okay. Every statement with the word black is false. Okay. The gems are in the black box. So if you're true, then you're false. And you are true. So it's got to be in here. Right. Yeah, should be. Every statement with the word black is false. True. True. Whatever. God, alright, maybe I am not fully... Oh, the ivory dye. Let's focus on our brand new ivory dye, shall we, guys? Where are they? There we go. And let's go and collect our jet. What the hell? Why is that open? Why is that open? Is that because I've done the... Scorched sundial? That is weird. What? Okay, I'm feeling a bit freaked out. Has someone been in here? Is like today a rare day? What is the day 37? Okay. I don't know how to feel. Let's go observatory. Observatory's pretty good. It's never let me down. We do annoyingly have the knight in here, but I needed it to be either... Oh, no, that works. No. That does work. A knight can legally move from 2-1 to 4-2. So that's fine. Oh, guys, we might actually be doing it. All right, let's see. What have we got today? Diamondus Major, the Twins, Clavis the Key, Farmer's Apple, and Southern Cross. What a gorgeous, gorgeous set of stars to get. Cloister of Draxus. Hear me out. I might go for that. Yeah, I think this is worth doing. We're in a good spot to do it. Because the entrance hall can weave past it. We've got this door here. Yeah, I feel like we're maybe making a good decision here. Again, dead ends aren't the worst thing in the world. We want dead ends to be, you know, rewarding. Like, nursery is great. Storeroom, fantastic. Let's go nursery. Just so we don't have to worry about steps at all in this playthrough. Because the nursery just gives you so many, doesn't it? Okay, bunk room, guest bedroom, coat check. We could take the power hammer. We could take the power hammer. And it's not too hard to get back here. I can't think of what I could smash though. Oh, greenhouse, of course. Yeah, we'll go coat check. We'll take this. And again, it's pretty easy to get back here. Retrieve item. Okay. And then the final room. Planetarium, dormitory, or locksmith. We could re-roll. We could re-roll. I'm gonna redraw once. Utility closet is nice because then if we get garage, we can actually go outside. Oh, but I want that for when the garage is the outer room, don't I, if anything? Redraw again? I don't know what we can get. Servants' quarters, guest bedroom. Servants' quarters isn't awful. We would be getting 3 keys. Yeah, let's do that. I think overall that's a win. We've got loads of gems, loads of keys. No additional items in here. Yeah, I think overall, not bad. I think Cloister of Draxus is probably the best pickup in the game for me. It is just such a solid room. Can I combine... I wasn't sure if maybe you could make a mega item and combine a... oh, shit. Twins. Shit. We'll open both of these. Of course we can. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, sorry. Cloister of Draxus, phenomenal. It's just so good. The ivory dye you get are just phenomenal. We may as well go for a dead end here. Pointless building these. We've got plenty to re-roll to get outside and navigate our way around, I think. So keycard entry system off. Garage on. Gymnasium off. I wonder if I can find a way to put a on-off switch here. Is that an item we can find? To flick on the cabinet? Okay, so. Drawing room. What did I just click? Okay, I didn't mean to click anything there. I think I pressed a bit too hard on my mouse. I wanted the drawing room. Oh well, never mind. Right. Conservatory, fantastic. God, today is treating me very nicely. Conference room, dorm passageway. Okay, dormitory is standard. I'm happy with that. Conference room, we'll turn that down to standard. Again, 3 doors. That's lovely. We could make it commonplace. No, I'm happy to leave it as standard. And passageway, common, that's also fine. No, you know what? No, I've changed my mind immediately. We'll make conference room common. Yeah. I think getting that many doors early is nice, and then having somewhere where all of the spread stuff goes, just localized, is undervalued by me. I don't think I fully appreciate the power of that yet. Like, not having to waste all of your steps and just being able to go to a single room and, like Kirby, just suck it all in. Sorry about that. I immediately regretted my decision. Great hallway. I don't really want any of these here. It's a really awful place. I'm going to redraw just so I don't have to build any of these. Yeah, this is better. This is better. We'll go... Oh, I meant to click commissary. Oh, God, what is happening with me today? And all of these misclicks. Drawing room? That's fine. Yeah, we'll go drawing room. Be interesting to see if the safe in there is open, which would make me feel like it's definitely related to the, what do you call it? Scorched sundial. Do I want to go in there? No, we want to draft from the drawing room, don't we? For the free redraw. So, is it open? It is! Oh my God, that's huge. That is massive. I've literally been complaining for, what, like the past... I don't even want to say, the past few episodes, I've been making some minor complaints about how I wish that was a bit more streamlined. Redraw. I don't know what to do here. I guess storeroom. I hate weight room. Absolutely hate weight room. Storeroom. Let's do it. If only there was a way to turn off the lights in weight room. That'd be better. Instead of gymnasium. That'd be great. Okay. Northward we go. Garage, reading nook, west wing hall. I do realize we have the trading post outside, don't we? So it'd be lovely to get a magnifying glass and a, what was it, metal detector? To go and ignite the fuse. Because it very clearly states in the description that it can ignite fuses. Which feels like a wink wink nudge nudge from Dogu Bomb to go and set fire to the fuse on that. Weight room again, archives, pantry. I'm going to redraw. Corridor works here. It makes the best of a shit situation. Showroom, secret passage, hallway. We could do secret passage and then go for a green room. That would work. And maybe we can force a greenhouse. Which would be really cool. Because we can hopefully smash through that wall. Let's see. Give me greenhouse. If I redraw, do they stay green? I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't know if I want to gamble it because these are great rooms. I'm going to go Coryard because you often get a metal detector. Of course. Of course we don't get it today. Sure. Sure thing. God, we are just being thrown all of the resources, aren't we? Look how many keys we've got. 11, 7 gems, 12 dice, 30 coins. This is fantastic. Before we go too much further... Oh, no, I think we can leave corridor, actually. Commissary, locksmith... Kind of wish this was a T-shape. Got plenty of dice to re-roll. Commissary's not awful. It does get us some items, hopefully, which we can then use. Oh, they do have the metal detector. And a shovel. And we may as well buy the sleeping mask while we're here, just to make sure we don't run out of steps. Right, let's go back, because we can now dig these up. Nothing of interest. Okay. And a coin. Right. So. We want a magnifying glass now to be able to take back to the workshop. That's not impossible. Vestibule passageway. Oh, I don't like that we're slowly but surely running out of our gems here. I'm gonna go vestibule because I think it's better from a keycard perspective. Foyer. That's fantastic, isn't it? It doesn't connect to the corridor. It's a dead end, but I mean, holy shit. Not having to worry about keys. Not necessarily keys, more so, you know, key cards. We don't need them anymore. Chapel, yeah. That could always come later, though. I'm not worried about losing money. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to redraw. Laundry room does work quite nicely here, actually. We might be able to do something with our keys. Not that I want to get rid of all of them, but there might be something we can do that will be... what one is it? Here we go. Wash and dry. Costs 5. Exchange all of your keys with all of your gems. Would I rather have... I think so, actually. I think I'd rather have 3 keys and 11 gems. And then spin cycle is all of your gems with all of your coins, which doesn't work for me, and all of your keys with all of your coins, but it costs 10. We're gonna go wash and dry. I think that's a pretty good conversion. Yeah. Will I come to regret that decision? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. If only we'd taken Foyer, we could have gotten the Great Hall, and all of it would have been unlocked. Let's redraw. What do I really want to do here? The Rotunda works. It's just a 4-door room with a little quirk thrown in. We've got plenty of gems. Let's go Rotunda. And then we can try and head southward. I do wonder if there's like any additional bonuses to Rotunda. Like if there's something you can use this for. It feels like it might have another purpose that I'm yet to figure out. Like, can you see anything between these holds when they move? Getting dizzy. Getting really dizzy spinning around so much. I don't know, maybe there is. Passageway, weight room, archives. Oh my god. Do I just take weight room now? Oh, but then what if we don't get any bedrooms? I feel like we've got to take it at some point. And I guess the later you take it, the better. Oh, I don't want to, though. 30 steps. 30 steps. We've already built 4 bedrooms. We can probably build more. It's unlikely, though, because we got the draw 4-door rooms more often, didn't we? Was it... What was it again? Southern Cross? I'll do 1 redraw and see what we get. Boiler room. We could get lab. Let's do it. Let's go boiler room. We might be able to get lab if we're really lucky. Did I ever change this back? We did. Let me activate this then. It's annoying that this door stays shut, isn't it? And then let's go open this one over here. We do have loads of dice, so maybe we can force lab. Oh, baby, there we go. Oh, shit. Guys, finally. Finally. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Hey! Oh! He's alive. Frankenstein's monster is alive. What is this? It's a cutscene. Oh, the door! Holy shit, the door outside. What awaits us within? Oh, what? The Blackbridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day, you may access one offline terminal from the network. Oh my god, is this the admin room? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on, we need to go take this off. Quest log. Where is it? Boiler room and lab. Power the lab and pull the levers. Boom, done it. We've done it. Oh, Blackbridge Grotto. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Permanent unlock as well. Continue with experiment. Each time you find some trash, each time you bypass, set your dice to 2, gain 1 key. We'll do permanently add gold. And let's do... Oh, God. This is tough. We are drafting a lot of rooms with gems. I think we're going to go for the gem one. Yeah. That might not be the best, but I think so. So, if I do... Wait, can you do this here as well? Or was it CSS? Swan Song CSS? Or maybe that's only for security? Swan Song CSS. I'll double check. I may have misspelt Swan Song. I did type it pretty quick. Swan Song HSS. Nothing. Okay, alright, it's fine. Because it's home surveillance system, isn't it? Home security? I don't know. I figured I'd check. It makes sense that there'd be nothing, but you never know. You never know. Nothing else in here. Okay. So, hey, there it is. And I'm going to guess from the size of this little bit on the blueprint, we have unlocked every permanent addition. Not that I want to get too carried away in case it's not, but to me, that's looking pretty full. I feel good. Considering how slow of a start today was, I'm feeling pretty good, guys. Right. I can build from there later. Right, we'll ignore that for now. Because if I open that, it's not powered and can't be bothered. We'll just do corridor later. Let's go over here. Walk-in, hallway, or hallway closet. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to go walk-in closet because I want the magnifying glass. We didn't get it. Or did we? Wait, there's... Key? There should be one more item, though. 4 items? Oh. Coupon book. Really struggling to see it. Okay, then we'll rotate this to go northward. And then we want it to go into the foundation. This might be a full house day. We'd have to get really lucky over here, but we do have 9 dice remaining. I think that goes to show the power of the cloister, right? Like having 12 rerolls given to you like that, plus the 2 we got from the boudoir, which I think was a really good addition. Weight room, great hall, reading nook. Shit. We can go great hall. It's just, I wish we had foyer. We could immediately beeline it to up here and see if we can get foyer to come off of the antechamber. That would be amazing. And I can re-roll, so, you know, there's some potential here. Shit. I mean, passageway is great. Do I just go passageway? I think we go passageway. My allowance has been raised. Right. So. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, lose 5, gain 1 step. Honestly, I think there might be something to that, considering we're lacking keys a little bit because of my earlier trade. The armory might get us the torch, though. I've got no coins, so it's pointless going for that. I'm gonna go for Gambit of the Queen, because we can make our way back over there and maybe get a couple of keys. Maybe. That might be a really silly play. And I'm expecting it to be, but hey, you gotta try these things, right? Music room would block us off of what I want to do. I'm gonna redraw. Security, we can disable the key cards. Yeah, we'll go security. And then we can make sure the key card system is disabled. Alright. Keycard system. Keycard system. Set security level. We'll set that, of course, to high. And then offline mode is, of course, unlocked. Amazing. And then we can go and open this door here immediately because we no longer have it powered. Archives, furnace, ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. Weirdly, might be useful. But there are definitely rooms which cost multiple gems beyond 2 that I would then struggle to get. I might go furnace. I'm not too bothered at this point about red rooms. And that might help me get aquariums. Because aquariums are one with everything. And a rock. Right, so we want to get something here that goes right. And we can re-roll for it. Because then we can get keys from drafting off of it, right? Patio. Oh, garage, though. Garage would be great. Because I did power it. Does it matter, though? I don't think so. I don't think so. We need keys. That's the thing. We need keys. And garage gives us keys. We could still get up into this corner up here if we built correctly with the antechamber. Like, if we can open this door and this door, which, God, if I remember correctly, is greenhouse and this is greenhouse, and I think this is the Great Hall. This one's secret garden. I might be misremembering. I'm gonna go garage. I think that's the choice here. And is there anything else in here from the metal detector? Doesn't seem like it. Right, so let's open the door. Again, I don't know what might be out here that's different. A whole lot of nothing. I might quickly just have a look and see if there's anything on the outside of these rooms. So this is... Hold on, so garage, that's commissary. This is secret passage. And secret passage. This is West Wing Hall. Right. This is drawing room. This is conference room. And what, this is conservatory? Or is this conservatory? This looks like conservatory to me. Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, I think conservatory is the one at the end. Whatever. There's nothing interesting out here. That's my main takeaway. We still don't have a magnifying glass. But having opened the garage, it makes it so much easier to get back and go to the workshop and also to drop things off in the coat check. Which is phenomenal for me. Is there any benefit of me having built this further up? Like, because I don't think we've ever built it this far north. That's something else to consider. Just if there's a benefit to maybe building this further and further north. Okay. Right. So we've got keys, we've got dice, we've got gems. Not many gems, admittedly. I'd love to get the foyer at this point, just to unlock the Great Hall. Aquarium. I said, didn't I? I want to try and get the aquarium from building the furnace. Yeah, let's do it. That gets us steps as well for being a bedroom. Just a net win, isn't it? So good. Love the aquarium. Absolutely love it. And it has remained drained. So it still shows the clues. I don't think there's any benefit to me keeping it drained unless I have missed some really interesting clues, which is likely. This is me we're talking about. Not always the most observant. Okay. Right. We've got plenty of keys, so let's be having you. Attic, music room, lavatory. Music room would get us a couple keys. It does eat up all of our gems, though, which is a slight problem. Because I do want to have some gems remaining for this foyer. At least I think the foyer requires gems. I'm going to redraw. Closed exhibit, guest bedroom. Closed exhibit works because we can go right. Yeah, we'll do closed exhibit. Let me very quickly check the room directory. Foyer would be a hallway. It's 2 gems, right? So let's try and not spend our gems. Oh, lockpick kit is pretty nice considering our key woes at the minute. Vault, classroom, mage chamber. Mage chamber does let us go south. Am I looking for items still? Yes, I want to get a magnifying glass, so I don't really want to go for that. We could go classroom. We could go classroom, but then we're down to 1 gem. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go classroom. I want to try and save the dice for now. Like, if we can get foyer now because it's the perfect spot for it, that would be amazing. Come on, give me foyer. Treasure trove. Dark room. We can redraw 4 times for free. The kennel. Kennel's not bad. Kennel's not bad at all. Let's go kennel. Give the dog a little pet. Any items over here for me? No. Still 3 leads. Still this cat. Which I don't know how to... Like, what is that referencing? Oh, you idiot. Oh, no! Stop writing your comments. Stop writing your comments. God. Hold on. Come with me. Oh, how many times have I looked at this and not processed what it means? Castle. It's another one of these, isn't it? That's what it is. So, okay, we might be able to actually start figuring this out. Hold on. So, C-A-S-T-L-E. And my read is it's E or L-O gap S-D. But now if it's cat, then it would be lot. Oh, because it's castle. Ignore me. So the CA is from castle, isn't it? I thought these might be additional. So it would be C-A-S-T-L-E. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I'm leaving that for now. Presumably, when we find out more of those squares, it'll make way more sense as to what goes where. For a second, though, I thought it was castle. Yeah, okay, sure. I want you to know I'm red in the face right now. How many times have I looked at that and gone, cool? Shit. Alright. Patio, dark room, bunk room. We really need to go dark room here. But the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to go for full house. I'm trying to be a bit cheeky and see if we can get a full house here. We do have the ability to re-roll a little bit. Dark room does what I need it to do, but it's so risky. I'm going to redraw. Chapel? Perfect. We love a chapel. Nothing in here? No coins? No. So foundation is opened. Doesn't do much for me right now. Lockpick? Nice. We got it. Veranda? Mount Holly gift shop. Got nothing to spend. Redraw. Gymnasium. We turned the lights off, so that's fine. We'll go gymnasium. Nothing in here. Go again. Oh, I didn't even try the lockpick kit. My bad. That's really bad. It's not good. Dining room. Yeah, we can go dining room. Get some food. Nom nom nom. Thank you. Nice. So again, steps is completely irrelevant for me at this point. We don't have to worry about them at all. Lockpick kit? Thank God. Final room then. Let's go lavatory. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Right, so, looking at this, I don't think we can get inside the antechamber. Oh, no, we can. But how do I open the other door? I don't think I can I? No, I think the run from that perspective is over. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get full house. It was a nice try, though. So let's now make our way through foundation. God, how do I get back? We want to go garage, really, don't we? I was thinking about maybe going corridor and building here. We can. I don't know what we'd get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. That makes the most sense. Let's give it a shot. So yeah, I think overall, a pretty good day, all things considered. You know, being able to actually get this, what was it called? Blackbridge Grotto unlocked is cool. I'm curious to hear in the comments below, how early on into your run did you unlock it? I'm on day 37 and I've only just now gotten it. Whereas I feel like that's sort of been something in the back of my mind for, really, I can't unlock that door? Piss off. All right, we'll go the long way around. It's been on the back of my mind for a while that we can do something in the lab, but it's been building the boiler room and the lab in conjunction with one another that has proven to be difficult. But I feel like for some of you, that was probably very easy. I'm also curious to hear what you guys dealt with in the luck department for workshop. I feel like I never saw it, and now I've seen it, well, not multiple times, but a couple of times. So here's the plan. We're going to go to the trading post. We're going to try and trade for a magnifying glass. If we get one, fantastic. We go to the workshop. We build the igniter. We blow the fuse. Question mark, see what happens. If we don't, then we go back inside, code check the hammer, and then we make our way over to the grotto. I love that word, grotto. The grotto. And a coin. All right, let's see. Can we get a magnifying glass? Pre-played, pre-watched. Power hammer can trade for a gear wrench. Metal detector for some dice. Shovel for some car. We could have opened the car. Sleeping mask, salt, coupon book, dice, lockpick kit, key card. I'll go for some dice. We might be able to get like a really cool room in the middle. May as well. And the shovel for the car keys. I'll go for that. So long as we've got the magnifying glass and the metal detector, I think we're good. So let's quickly beeline it back up here. I don't know what you get in the car. It's been so long since we've opened it. I don't remember if there's anything special. But now that we've got all of the added context of these later puzzles, such as the castle thing, like I wonder if I've ever overlooked something. Like the cat, right? Like I overlooked the cat thing very clearly. Like, is there anything in here? So we've got the letter here. Just looking for any letters that maybe are hidden. But I've just not looked at. No. Ooh, hello, little treasure map. Where are you going to take me? Please be really early on. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's literally, it's here, isn't it? And I just got rid of my shovel. Oh, God. Shit. Alright, never mind. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is when you guys are, you know, screaming like, no, Andy, your third treasure map gets you a new floor plan. Let's just go back inside. Let's go back inside. Let's relax. Okay? We're going to go workshop. We're going to go and drop off the hammer. And then we'll come back out. Blow the fuse. Go to the grotto. Etc. Etc. So, magnifying glass, metal detector, burning glass. Very nice. Oh, I feel a sneeze. Ah, I sneezed. We're good. Figured I should announce that as to why I just stood still for a couple seconds. Oh, yeah. Glad I caught that. That would have deafened you. Anyway. Boudoir, observatory. Yeah, just up here. Just up here. 55 steps remaining. God almighty. That's a good feeling. Really good feeling. So, check item, power hammer. And then we want to go all the way back to trading post. Explode the TNT, which doesn't feel like a great thing to do. I wouldn't recommend you do this in real life. Just go and blow up TNT willy-nilly, but I must. I must. Yeah, I wonder if it gets you access to all of the items, maybe? Like, trading post is then just sort of like this emporium of items. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I'm not shocked because it says that you can do it, right? In the description. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Look at the coins. Christoph. Oh my God. Here's the rest of your share. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Signed, Denny. Let me get a picture of this, just in case it has future relevance. We'll chuck this in. Do I have a trading post? I do, kind of. We'll put it underneath this picture here. Denny Christoph. Was it Christoph? Yeah, Christoph with an H. Fabricate the Baron. Baron. 40 gold, moonshine shipment, Anne. Right? So, yeah, I mean, sure, I'll take it. I'll take the gold. You just have to click. I have been spam clicking each and every single coin. I didn't realize you could just like one tap the stash and move on. So it's a little moonshine operation. Okay. That's hilarious. So I wonder then if the trading post will now permanently be plus 40 gold. Like if I come out here, can I just get 40 gold every time? I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Let me very quickly see if I can get a trading that in. Can I get a shovel? It's the main thing I'm looking for. Battery pack for gems. Coin purse for salt. Lockpick for keycard. Secret garden key for lucky rabbits. For burning glass for 4 ivory dye. Or upgrade disc for a prism key. No, I'm okay. Alright. Let's go over to security. No, actually, it says here, doesn't it? You may access one offline terminal. I wonder if we can take the upgrade disk to our new grotto. If it is the admin room of Legend, presumably we can take the upgrade disk there. If I'm understanding it correctly. And this might finally be the location where we can use our admin password. RUOTH. Okay. What the hell is this? Whoa! Shit! This has been under... Oh, God, I'm getting too excited. I'm coughing. No way! What? Oh, my God. It's the third microchip. Oh, you are kidding me. I can... Oh, my God. Okay. Hold on. I need to pace a second. I can put them in here as well? And it opens the door? Okay. Hold on. Today's a good day. Insert disk. Enter. What are we going to get? Give me something good. Billiard room. Okay, sure. Yeah, I like billiard room. Let's do it. Speakeasy. Basic edition. Break room. If you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a start. Oh, that's pretty good. Pool hall. Adds great hall, foyer, and secret passage to today's draft pool. So we get an additional great hall, an additional foyer, and an additional secret passage. That's pretty good. I like that. Break room is fantastic. Like, permanently having a key card, as long as you keep drawing this, is really nice. I'm guessing speak easy is in the name. It makes it easy. Like, it does the addition for you then. It's between pool hall and break room. I think pool hall is better. Yeah, I'm going to go pool hall. Ah, very nice. Okay. QWERTY. Where's the I? Where's the I on here? QWERTY UOP. Astaf GHJKL ZXCVBNM. Where's the I? Where's the I, guys? What is this? That's got to be relevant, right? Hold on, let's get a picture. Snipping tool. So, I need a brand new note, don't I? For Blackbridge Grotto. Okay, I keep forgetting. Outer rooms, new document, Blackbridge Grotto. Keyboard is missing the I key. What is happening there? Right. Let me close this, move this. All right, here we go. Blackbridge. Enter. Admin key. So it's RUOTH. Yeah. Oh. What? Being deactivated? That, guys, what whiplash I just felt. Being deactivated. Maybe I'm the admin now? So mine would be Joan S? No! No! Oh, God. What about, Herbert Sinclair? So Sync H. No! What? Come on. Who? Kimberly Thompson. Tom K. Yes! Right now, I feel like Q from James Bond. You know, I'm just like over here doing some crazy hacker shit. Network settings. Terminal timeout. What is this? The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting, immediate, requires a new connection each time. We want that to be 1 month? Yeah, please. Electronic mail. Lab mailbox. On. Yeah, gimme. Check connection off-site. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. Right. Okay. Hold on. Let's make a note of what we're doing here. So quests. No, quest log is what I want. Let's go here. Quest log. View emails on each terminal. So we need to go to the lab. We need to go to security. Office was already enabled. What was the other one? Sorry that I missed. Sorry, let's go back. Electronic mail. So office was on. Shelter. We need shelter. Shelter. I'll double check. I'll put office in just in case. So we've unlocked the email functionality on those. God, this is just awesome, isn't it? User database. Ah. Cool. Oh, so we could have gone for more R. Baba for Anne Babbage. And 3 additional delisted admin keys. Hold on. I will log back in. Let me try our mother. So let me do rib J. Oh, no way! Nice. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Go back. What was the other name? We got Marion Marigold, Jean Ribbon, and there was another one. Samantha Hayes, I believe. Hayes. It was Samantha Hayes, wasn't it? Let me check. Jean Ribbon. Yeah, Samantha Hayes. Jean Ribbon. So I'm guessing Mary Jones doesn't work. Joan M. No. Who else have we got? Children of Blackwater. Philip White. So Whit P. Whit P. No. Caleb Manning. So Man C. No. And then Farrow, who I don't know who that is. So Rib J does work. Oh, cool. So if I now go to user database, right, so the 3 additional delisted admin keys, one of them is presumably Rib J, right? Can I click these? I can. More. More. Account created on the 20th of January, 1986. Last login was today? I'm guessing. By me. No, it wouldn't be me. Sorry, I didn't use more R. I did Tom K, didn't I? Most drafted room lab. Lead lab tech. Sinker. Set up estate terminals and Blackbridge network. We've got Tom K, who I just logged in as. There it is. Wow. Recent transfer from Sinker. Former executive assistant to H.S. Sinclair. Trusted with full admin privileges. Anne Babbage. Author of all personnel notes. Hartley Ruota. The Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin. And then Reva D. Who's this? Oh, Danny Ravane. Terminated March 1992 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. Huh. Cool. Return to menu. Admin logs. More R. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. Sorry. Pepsi break. I wasn't stunned by what I was looking at. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. We've also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. 2 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database with P and RibJ. With P. Right now, I can't think of who that is. It's important to be looking at the dates, though. So the 2nd of March, 1987. 2nd of March, 1987. So if we go back to the curious case of Mary Jones. So yeah, this is 3 years-ish after she got the passport. She was added in. Okay. Kind of wish I had the full images of the books being rented out to see when she was here as Jean Ribbon. Oh, last time date is used, name is used, March 18th, 1987. So she was here taking this out on March 18th. Added to the admin database on, what was it again? The 2nd of March. The 2nd of March, 1987. Which would have been the day Bon Margle came here. Right? Bon Margle? I really wish I had been here somewhere, maybe. March 2nd, 87, Detective Bon Margle was here. So on the same day that Detective Bon Margle was walking around these halls is the same day that more R added Jean Ribbon, aka our lovely mother, to the database. I can't think of who With P is. If I search with in here, nothing's going to come up, is it? With P. Who is with P? Peter? Maybe? Let me quickly search for a Peter. Mrs. Peterson? That must be it. Mrs. Peterson's. That must be it. Right? What's her first name then? Oh no, it wouldn't be. Sorry, I'm having a moment. With is the... Yeah, sorry, I can hear you cry. I can hear you cry. I'm there. I'm going to very, very, very quickly just go grab a drink. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Did I get a drink? No. I needed to go to the toilet. Anyway. I realized, why did I say I needed a drink? I've got my Pepsi here. It's when I'm streaming, it's my go-to. I don't know, it's weird being like, oh, I'm going to go to the toilet now. Anyway, TMI. Let's continue. Right, so with P, don't know who that is. Moving on. Jean and I are successfully logged on now. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspend electronic mail moving forwards. More. Oh, this is our mum. More. As soon as you've got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. Copy that. It should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. Oh, so you know the note in Shelter which mentioned 3 people being underground? That must have been referring to them because the Red Guard was here. And they're able to connect to the network via the shelter. Ah, okay. So Philip is where's Blackbridge? Blackbridge Grotto. Philip. Oh, is it Withers? Yeah. Oh, no, it's Paul. Wait, who that? Unless. Wait. Paul Withers? Paul Withers. Is Paul Withers a part of, Children of Blackwater? What, Philip White? Oh, so Paul Withers must be an entirely other different entity. So is it Paul, Philip, and Jean who were in the, shelter? Shelter. It should be in here, I guess. Shelter. Time lock safe. Blessing. Here it is. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, so this would have been on the 1st of March, this note, is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan, have disabled remote access to the other terminals, and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So he never went down there, obviously. Bon Margle. Right, so I think that's confirmation was in the shelter on March 1st, 1987 with Philip and Mary. Okay. If by Philip you mean Paul, okay. Maybe Philip wasn't down there. Paul was definitely there, right. Then yes, that timeline can work. I apologize. His admin key tripped me for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we are done here. Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer is complete. Data packet transfer from Firestrom Erasia. Total file size, 14 kilobytes? Firestrom Erasia. Oh my god, guys. What is going on? Data transfer from More R, isn't it? More R to the Children of Blackwater. Firestrom Erasia. 14 kilobytes in size. Oh, you can't see. There you go. Sorry. Oh no, my Stream Deck is disconnected. I think the cable's losing it. Sorry about the Windows sounds. Let's see, has that fixed it? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to manually turn on the notes now. Sorry, guys. We have finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Mom. Mom, what is this? So, Moore is Randolph. Do I have Randolph? I've got Randolph in the lab. Randolph M. Right. Okay, so it's Randolph Moore. Maybe with an E at the end. That's fine. We can figure that out. So, Randolph Moore? Because we don't know his full name. Oh, I realize you can't see. I'll have to... We'll probably end this episode with today, and I'll fix my Stream Deck for next episode. Here in the notes. Here's what I'm making. Randolph Moore. Okay. We can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. More. I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within. Do not look back. For we are with you, and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. RibJ and with P delisted in user database. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Updated access privileges for the following account types. Admin access, full access to all features. Personnel access, access to user database, and archive access. Full access and access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. RTA is down now while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added, and then it was deactivated, a month and a day later? Shit. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K, welcome to the team. Added new data management features to Blackbridge user update or user database. Changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as off-site connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. Wow. Okay. So, I'm guessing then what we just read is legitimate. And there is another admin log. Which was it in here? Oh, sorry, wrong one. So if I go to user database, I'm guessing you look in here and you would see more R and Tom K. I'll try both of those and see what the data says for them. Before I do that, though, let me quickly sort this out. So let me unplug my Stream Deck. I'll probably cut this out. I've got a hole in the middle of my desk where I wind all of my cables through, so I need to go under there. Find where this leads. One moment. Okay, I'm hoping that's fixed it. Yes, there we go. Okay, now I can make notes easily again. Having to go out and go into OBS and click the button, it might sound like such a small thing, but over the time, it does take a while. So there we go. We can access that easy again. So, I don't even know where to begin with making these notes. Let me finish looking in here. Data files. Import trophy data? Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. Oh. Right, so that's how you would get room 46 in a day. That's cool. Duplicate save data, create backup, restore from backup. That is so cool. Okay. Right, before I continue then, let's put in Tom K. Or more R and see if we can access the same logs we just saw. Admin logs. Right, let's see. Deliberation. I hope so as not suffer. Regular maintenance report. Recording capabilities of all camera. Oh! Oh! That's so cool! So, because we knew it was Rib J. That's so cool. Okay. Awesome. So we've read all of the secret bits on our first run through. Awesome. All right, cool. Any data files that's unique to me? No, nothing in there. Network settings. No. All right. So let's move on for now. I will catalog all of that. I will get the pictures and I'll put them inside my notes. Right now, though, just in the interest of time, because, again, I don't think me taking those notes now will have any relevance in the immediate future. I will do it in between this episode and the next episode, so we can maximize what we're trying to do now. So let's go put this microchip over in the sundial. And then we can take the microchips, presumably out of the sundial, and take them back to Blackbridge. So insert microchip, Okay, cutscene. Ooh, took me a second to Oh, cool. Little satellite dish. The satellite dish has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. New experimental data packets can now be uploaded to the laboratory from Sinker, and inbound electronic mail and communications from offsite will no longer be blocked. Okay, so now we want to take all of these back out and presumably take these back to Blackbridge. Oh, so what did I say earlier? I thought I'd gotten them all. They just shrink down now. Satellite dish. Ah, awesome. Okay, god damn. Yeah, today has been an amazing day, hasn't it? Really enjoyed today. God. And to think we could have had Blackbridge Grotto unlocked so early on. I'm guessing that's where you're meant to find the microchip pedestal, right? It would seem that way. All right, let's put them all in. What do we get for doing this? What does it say? Oh god, I can't. Castle! Court? Cloak. Cloak, castle, court. Cloak, castle, court. And binary, which might be spelling the words out. I don't know. Cloak, castle, court. I'll make a note of that in a second. Cloak, castle, court. God, this is cool. This is awesome. Cloak, castle, court. Oh my god, it goes pretty deep. Cloak, castle, court. Okay. Does that stay pulsing on one of these screens? No. Alright, the music right now is really cool. I feel like I should go down there. Hold on, before. Castle, cloak, court. Plus binary messages. I will need to rewatch the cutscene via the security terminal and make notes on those. All right, let's see. Oh, that riff that just played, exquisite. Okay. This is actually sick. What is this? Oh, look, it's like the grid that we're on. Oh, it's a blueprint. And is that Reddington? Oh my God. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the throne room to your drafting pool? Starting tomorrow, throne room will be permanently added to your draft pool. We're in the Arindian ruins. Wow. Wow. I feel emotional, not in the sense that I'm gonna cry. I just feel like the music right now, finding this throne room blueprint. Can I even see that in here? Room directory. Found floor plans? Studio editions? Okay, so I'm guessing we have to wait for tomorrow for it to appear in there. Okay. Wow. Wow. Well, that was pretty awesome, guys. That was pretty freaking awesome. So I'm guessing, right, to sort of go back here a second. I wonder if the cloak and the court relate to the castle puzzle. Let me close some of these notes. Close some of these. Let's go to the castle puzzle. Open a new tab. And the quest log. Open a new tab as well. So castle puzzle. We've got D-O-O-R. Castle D-O-O-R. And I'm thinking... No, there's no D in cloak or court. I thought cloak, court, double O from the D-O-O-R with the court. But no, there's no D. Unless the D is an additional letter because there are 6 slots, right? So, castle, K-L-O, court. I don't know. Maybe it's like one big anagram once you've gotten all of the letters. So maybe now we know that it's castle, cloak, court. We do then have a T and the D, which would be the 2 additional letters, right? So the letters could be castle, cloak, court. Oh, no, we've got the T in court, don't we? Oh, never mind. Like, if I get another letter, would this be like an anagram of something? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into that. There was also the binary. We're missing the I off of the keyboard as well, whatever that means. Why would an I be missing? Do you reckon you can't put the letter I in the keyboard? Hold on. Like, what if because the keyboard misses I can't type in I? I am now incredibly curious. Let's see. Enter. Okay, I can put in the letter I. Who else should we try then? We've got what's it? Sorry, I'm trying to think of the other admin name. With P. Let's try with P. Paul Withers. User database. Can I inspect myself here? No, can't inspect myself. Admin logs. Do these look any different? No, this looks exactly the same. Why are we transferring something from Firestrom Araja? And this is all whilst we're being investigated by Bon Margle. Yeah, hopefully you guys wouldn't mind if I it maybe next episode we'll go to security. We could go there now. Yeah, we could go there now. We've got the steps. Let's do it. Let's extend the episode a little bit. Maybe we can, again, if you guys would permit me, because I can't read binary. I know, go figure. Maybe we can quickly translate what those other messages were. It may just spell out castle, court, and, what was it? Castle, court. I've already forgotten. Cloak. Castle, court, and cloak. And what did we get from the satellite dish again? New data packets in the lab. And communications from offsite. So we should be able to go to security and get some new emails. And we do have a lab built, so we could always go over there now and have a look too. I mean, why not? We've got the time. We're in no rush. What a crazy day. I feel like I say that nearly every stream, every video. Right, let's have a look. So, keycard system, log into network, Swan Song. We'll do HSS because I want to very quickly do the binary thing. So let me figure out a way to do this. Binary translator, binary to text translator. And then I should be able to put this on screen by clicking here, 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 and doing this. Perfect. Okay. I'll hide that for now. Home surveillance or home security surveillance. So we want to go to 90. Wait. I wondered if maybe we'd undeleted those somehow. Let's go to 93. And we want to do Grotto. All right. How am I going to do this? No, I was going to say I could record it, but I'm recording it right now. I'll record it on my phone, which I know isn't very engaging for you. Oh, hold on. Let me start this again. Right, I'm going to record it on my phone, and then I can watch it back on my phone, and we can translate it together. So, phone is now... Oh, my flash is on my phone. Turn that off. There you go. Recording. Clicking. Oh, it resumes from where I left off. I want to watch the whole thing again. Well, hold on. Let me stop recording. We'll give it a second. Finish the cutscene. All right. Then presumably we'll be back in the menu. I'm just holding up my phone to my monitor right now, and I can just see myself in the reflection. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight. Why is it staying black? Oh, is it because I've got to rewind the... Oh. I'm recording. I'll record up until the end of this bit. I think I may have missed the very first one. Right, let's skip. Then we'll go back to our binary translator. Now, if I play this back, you might be able to hear me on the recording. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'll record up until the end of this bit. There we go. Great. Thank you, past Andy. So the first one I can see is 01000101. Then it says court. Then 01000001. If I count that right? 5 zeros? Yep. We're gonna be here a second. Then 01010010. Then 01001001. Oh my god, I've vastly underestimated how long this is going to take. There we go. And then the next one. Cloak 01000001. Am I just doubling up now at this point? I think we are. 01010010. We've done that before. Right, so if I convert this. Ear, I ear. I ear. Ear, I. So the next one should be I again. Hold on, space. 01001001. 01. Oh, 01000101. Castle 01000001. Right, so this should just be ear I. Or is it I ear? I feel like we need to try those as passwords then. Over in Blackbridge. So if I go back here, E-A-R, but the I is missing, so maybe that's why it's important. E-I or E-A-R-I? Could it be airy? Or Ria? Ria? It would make sense if it's airy, because Arch Aries. R-I-E-A, I-E-A-R, eerie, and then back to airy. Okay. Hold on. Are these happening in the middle? I'm watching the video back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cloak. 1, 2, 3, 4 castle. 1, 2, 3, 4 court. So that's what separates them in my little video. So it's castle. So it's airy, castle, airy, cloak, airy, court. Which I'm going to guess is Aries, right? We're trying to say Aries? Airy castle, airy cloak, airy court. I don't know how that helps me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that helps me right now. We could also check the emails, which are now accessible since our latest dealings with the satellite dish. So log into network, Swan Song. Yeah, well, before we end, we'll go back to Blackbridge and we'll try Airy as a password. Just to see if that does anything. Electronic mail. Data transfers? Ooh. Press enter to view available data packets. Yeah. Packet 1, Advanced Experiments. A collection of lab experiments designed for experienced technicians. But shouldn't I be downloading that to the lab? Or is this just being downloaded to the network? Downloading packet. Hopefully I've not messed up here. I'm guessing I can transfer this packet over to the lab terminal. Ooh, new experimental triggers and new experimental effects. What have we got here then? Oh, wow. Okay, we've got some interesting one. I've only just had a look. So, new triggers. Each time you draft an upgraded floor plan, access a different terminal, enter each room on rank 9. For each room you draft in the next 40 seconds. For each room with a fireplace, the next 10 times you view your map lose 10 steps. Each time you pull a different antechamber lever, and each time you draft a tomorrow room. The benefits are lower the reservoir by 1, stock your pantry with fruit, unseal one of the antechamber doors, permanently increase your lockpicking skill. So does that increase my likelihood of working with the lockpick? Gain 1 random item, then set your keys to 0. Oh, remove a crate from the tunnel? Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's going in the quest log. Go to the laboratory and get the remove crate from tunnel effect. That seems to be the best there, I would say. Lose half your steps and gain 4 ivory dye. Wow. Okay. So now let's check out the electronic mail. To Kirk Darren, stop recording. Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. This is about 2 and a bit weeks before the visit from Bon Margle. We're on Feb 10th. And he came round 19 days later. No, 20 days later. Huh, alright, okay. The next one is from Anne on Feb 4th, which is before. Sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I'd considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion. I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he's expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he still wish to do so. I realize now I'm reading these back to front. Let's start at the bottom. Mr. Darren, if you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful for each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. And then we've got this one here. Mrs. Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. What? What? As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, room lever? I'll have to check the floor plan for the weight room. There's a lever in there that's been concealed? All right, we'll check that out. Okay, cool. That's pretty awesome. So can I access... We can go to the lab from here. But can I then go to the lab and read the lab's emails from this terminal? If so, fantastic. Let's see. Experiment setup. Okay, I shouldn't have done today's. Packet management. You may use this tool to create your own custom packet of experiments, mixing and matching from all available experimental triggers and effects. Yes. Let's do... Where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, so this is the IV. This is the IV. Right. What would I like to do? Which one of these? Because, okay, I want to try and remove these crates from the tunnel. Which of these is the easiest for me to acquire? The next 3 times you unlock and open a chest is pretty likely. Trash while digging, potentially really good. I think for each time, or for every room you draft within the next 40 seconds, if I get it early is great. If I don't get it early, is not so great. I think when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then could potentially be fantastic. But I think the security door is also potentially good. 2 or more gems drafting a room. I'm gonna go the next 3 times you unlock and open a chest. Yeah. But I've got to select 8 or more experimental triggers. Okay, right, shit. All right, I thought I was making like 1 to use. I think immediately is fine. I think shop room is fine. Security door maybe. The gems is good. Chests. Trash. Accessing different terminals will be difficult. Every room we draft within the next 40 seconds. So we need 2 more. Red room, fireplace, E to finalize. Okay, now in here, I would like remove a crate from the tunnel. Add 1 gold to your allowance. Lower the reservoir. Unseal a door in the antechamber. Increase lockpicking skill permanently. The letter to the mail room. Aquariums in the draft pool. And dice to 2, I think is good. Let's give that a go. Right, let's log into network, read the passwords, read the emails, and then we'll move on. So, can I do any data transfers here? No, that's fine. Electronic mail. Oh, it's all the same. It's all the same. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. I think then, unless I've made a horrific faux pas, I think we're good. We can go and see what's in the corridor. Maybe we'll get like an interesting room down there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go draft the corridor room, and then we'll wrap up for today, I think. But I would say, overall, what a day. I've had a really bloody good day, I would say. Oh, thank God. If that was locked... Oh, no, I don't want to... I want to go this way. Ah, that's also unlocked. Good. I did begin to panic. We've done a lot. We've done a lot today, which is totally unexpected. Again, I said it's Sunday morning. We're nearly... Yeah, it's nearly lunchtime. So I'm going to go and have lunch with my family. Locksmith, weight room. Oh, I don't have the hammer. I gave the hammer back, didn't I, to coat check? So we've got 17. Weight room. Ah, never mind. I lose half for drafting it. Let's use our dice. Study. Can we get... freezer would be good. Can we get a freezer? You can't make it up, guys. You cannot make it up. Freezer. So, is it going to start melting? That definitely sounds like it's melting. Oh, no, I can use... Oh, shit! Can I use it on here? Oh my god. Today just keeps getting better and better. It is slowly warming up in here. But yeah, it's at -9 now. So I wonder if we wait long enough, these will naturally begin to thaw out. Anyway, what's in here? Shut up. Another upgrade disc. Amazing. And then what is this? The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto. Can you believe this? Can you believe the timing of this? Oh! Wait. If that is Danny Ravain's handwriting, Danny Ravain's doing the fucking blackmailing. Danny Ravain is the blackmailer. Whoa! The R. Wait. Blackmail. Look! We're not blind to the irony of blackmail. Ah! Holy shit. What a day this has been. I really didn't think it could get even better, and it suddenly has. Danny Ravain, you slimy man. We've caught you, buddy. We got you. We got you. Oh, my God. Okay. Shit. Let's keep reading. So, look, the grotto is mentioned. First time I've ever heard about the grotto since, well, ever. So I've unlocked it and now found out about it. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do. Since it was I who suggested the final location, we decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily available replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Whoa. Whoa. That's so cool. Right. There is also this letter in here, isn't there? Got a prism key. Nice. And then we've got this letter here. 4 only in the event of my death. And what is that? Is that Kororika? Who is it with the V shape? The V shape. Hold on. Let's get a picture of this. Guys, another 2-hour episode for your enjoyment. Really did not think we'd be going much further beyond an hour today. So let's go to world, the world, and then scroll down. It is Kororika. It is Kororika. I'll have to sort this out. This is an absolute mess in here. Kororika. It's cold. Well, not Kora Rice, Kororika. It's cold. Which, I don't know. When I read Kororika, I think of Costa Rica. So, yeah. That is going to be helpful when we need to do the sigil. Right? We'll need that. So, Simon. Hold on, I'm trying to move my snipping tool. Simon, I'd wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all the staff have for many years respected my wishes that it remain shut and untampered. My favourite snacks were also stored here. But in addition to these delicious treats, it has also for the last 20 years stored many a cryptic message and ciphered note. This nondescript cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I have. I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in that end. I've always denied involvement to him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I too cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded and have occasionally, from time to time, caught fragments of information that bolster this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that possibility, or even if that means passing the burden of these fragments onto you, even if that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. Danny Ravane. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. One final word of guidance. The safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate, so I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers. I have, even though I know its dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44-character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. Huh. And there's confirmation that it is... There's a comma there. Okay. So we've got 2 sort of parts of the message. Let's go back here. Painting... puzzle. Where is it? Paintings puzzle. So... Right. I think we've got it. I think we've got it then. That must be if. Right, I can't think of another 2-letter word beginning with if that would make sense. If we count, because that's crate rate, C-O-U-N-T, makes sense. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And we got the gates kind of from a process of elimination. Especially when we were in the, was it the drafting room? With the calendar? So the full message is, if we count small gates, which according to his note here is, if we count small gates, comma, if we count small gates, 8 safes, no, 8 dates crack 8 safes, which we know. We've done that. That bit is done. But this is lost to me. Unless its only use is for that one date. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Okay. But he also says that there's a message in the letters. I've placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations and left a hidden message for you among the art. Oh, no. Okay, maybe... Yeah, okay. No, okay, so... I don't think there's a hidden message in the letters. I think the way I meant to read that is... Have these melted yet? They have. Nice. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just so taken aback at the minute. Right, awesome. Okay, so... I'm kind of shell-shocked by everything that's just happened. But the painting puzzle is done, so we can tick that off in the quest log. Quest log. Solve the painting puzzle. That's done. Jesus Christ, we've got so much more to now tackle. And then this whole note in and of itself. Is there anything on the crown? No, but this is the crown we find in room 46. Multiple... Okay, no. There is more. He says here, this message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. So maybe we're not done with painting puzzle. So, crack 8 safes using dates. Done? Question mark? Figure out double meaning of the code. Whatever that might be. Okay. I think we're done. That was a pretty good run. I think I'm allowed to say that. Is there... Oh, we got the upgrade disc. Sorry, nearly forgot. Let's go do the upgrade disc in security, and then we're done. I have squeezed this episode dry, I think, of every possible twist and turn imaginable. So we want to go straight up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've wrung it dry. That's for sure. What a day, guys. What a day. I would love to play again. I really would love to, but I need to crack on with my day. Let's come over here. Upgrade disc. Will it be an upgrade for the freezer, maybe? Mail room. Ooh. Okay. We've not had the mail room in a while, so... Same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. That's amazing. And freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after. We've got to do that. We've got to do that. It has to be. A very large package. It might just be loads of goodies. Like a really good haul. And it's going to be hard to do that, but I've got to experiment. I've got to check it, right? So, we end the day with 1 gem and 44 coins frozen. I don't think there's anything more I can do. Just having one last look at the entire floor plan. Yeah, I think that's it. Guys, call it a day. Hold on, one last key, very pack, secret garden key. No, I think we're done. I think we're done. We could go back to Blackbridge, but there's no real need to. Oh, there is. I've got 5 steps. We might not be able to make it, but we got Arie, didn't we? A-R-I-E. Maybe that's something we can use there, or because we can figure out it's Aries, given Arch Aries and Fen Aries. Maybe it's A-R-I-E capital S. And maybe Aries is itself a password from like one of these ancient kings' names. Like their name was Simon Arie. I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a look. Does this work? So first of all, let's do all caps Arie or lowercase Arie. Then we'll do all caps. Arie. No. Now let's do it from Arie S. No. And then we'll just do Arie like that. No. Maybe it's C because it was castle. Arie C? No. Last thing to try is cast A for Aries? No. Alright. Rever D. This admin key has been deactivated. Yeah, because Danny Ravane is a piece of shit. That's why. Okay. Cool. Guys, what an amazing day. What an amazing day. Thank you very much for watching. Let's call it a day here. I am very, very excited for the next day. Scarlet Shopping Center of the Dead. I'm excited for the next day for the throne room to see what's inside there. Wow. Guys, thank you very much. I shall see you all again in the next episode. Fare thee well.